Okay, so I'm outside the St. Louis or St. Louis Hotel, however you pronounce it, in Calgary, Alberta Province, Canada. And this is one of the filming locations from the 1983 movie Superman 3. And today we're going to have a look at two of the locations from that movie, and this is the first one. So let's have a look. So Superman was in this very building behind me, a very evil and extremely drunk Superman. He was right here. Now, there used to be a bar here, but unfortunately, times have changed and the bar is no longer here. But it doesn't matter, because Superman was in the bar that used to be here, and he was really drunk. He was flicking peanuts at some spirit bottles. He was using his heat vision to melt the mirror, and then he walked out of the door right there in a huff, and he walked down this street. There was some little boy, I forget the boy's name. He was trying to give Superman words of encouragement like, "Oh, it's okay, Superman, you're just in a slump, don't worry about it." And then Superman walked down here, a crowd was gathering, and then he flew off into the distance right there. Now it looks completely different because recently, in the last 10 years or so, I think, a library has been built here, and it's a really cool library, by the way. You should probably go and check it out. But it obstructs the skyline view that we saw in the movie. You could see the Calgary Tower right here, and then a sea train goes past. But unfortunately, we can't see that anymore. And it's really interesting because when Superman runs down here and he flies off into the distance, the next shot, they changed it to a shot of Superman flying along the New York skyline. They were really trying to cover up that they filmed the film here in Calgary. But obviously the Calgary Tower and the sea train going past completely give away that the movie was shot here in Calgary. And maybe if they filmed it nowadays, it would have given the impression that they were in New York, because you can no longer see the Calgary Tower or the Calgary skyline in the background. So this is just one block away from where the Superman 3 bar is, and as you can see, there's the background that I was talking about, the Calgary Tower when you see Superman fly off into the distance. And what's interesting is there's actually a bar here, look. So maybe if the film was being shot today, this is where Superman would have got drunk and then flew off in a huff. Anyway, it's time to go to the second location from the film. Let's go. So just behind me is the second and the final Superman 3 filming location that I'm going to visit in today's video. Have a look and see if you recognize it. So this is the scene where Clark Kent runs into a photo booth. The photo booth would have been right here, and he changes into Superman. But during his transformation process, the photo booth takes 4 photos of him, and the photos come out. A little kid grabs them. Superman realizes what's happened because he doesn't want to give away his identity. But honestly, it's pretty obvious. I think all of the people in Metropolis must be high. How could they not recognize that Clark Kent is Superman? Anyway, he tears off one of the photos, gives it to the kid, and keeps the one where it shows him as Clark Kent, and then he flies off into the distance over here somewhere.
Say thank you.
And you can definitely tell that this is the scene because these pillars are still here. This one, you can see this one in the background here, and you can see these 2 doors right here. Now it looks like they're cleaning some windows today, and they could have really used Superman's help. They wouldn't even need this. Superman could have just flew up there and cleaned the windows for them. So anyway, that's just 2 of the locations from the 1983 film Superman 3. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and hopefully in the future we'll get to go to some more film locations and make some more awesome videos. See you in the next one. Bye for now.